Hey YouTube, so in today's video I'll be telling you guys how I got left at the movie theaters on Valentine's Day. I know what you're thinking. It's like, what? You got left at the movie theaters? Like, that should never happen to a female. If the guy doesn't like you, he should take you home and tell you that the date wasn't good and we can, or you can just stop talking or whatever. But it didn't happen like that. It was terrible, girl. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It was the worst date I've ever experienced in my entire life. Story goes like this. We were texting on Facebook or whatever. He hit me up first, I don't make the first move. But anyways, he hit me up. He was like, hey, beautiful. I was like, hi, how are you? How you doing? He's like, good. And you? I'm like, good. And then he was like, I don't remember what we were talking about exactly because I deleted all the messages and I also blocked him after that. But talking for a little bit. And then he was like, oh, I'd like to take you out on a really nice date. I was like, okay, where do you want to go? He's like, oh, I'd love to watch a movie with you. I'm like, okay, there's this place around my area. He's like, no, I'd like to take you to a really nice movie theater that you probably never been to. I was like, oh, okay, shoot, take me there. But anyway, yeah, we finally decided to pick a date and go to the movies on Valentine's Day. I was like, okay. We went to the movies, of course. The day he picked me up to watch the movie, he was waiting outside about 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I made him wait a little longer. But that's how I am with guys. I don't know why. No, that day actually he made me rush. Because he came a little bit earlier than I thought. And then he's like, oh, I'm outside. I'm like, what? I am not ready. And mind you, I was like in the shower. I didn't even put my makeup on or nothing, or clothes or anything. So he's like waiting outside 30 minutes, texting me, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? I'm like, oh, dude, like, what are you doing? Is this your first date or whatever? But anyways, yeah. So he's waiting outside. Finally, I went into the car and then I looked at him. I'm like, are you so-and-so? He's like, yeah, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, I totally been catfished. But anyways, I just sat in the car, just gave him a chance. I was trying to be nice, In my head, I was thinking, once I give him the chance, there's no way I'm talking to him ever again. But anyways, I'm sitting in the car so uncomfortable because it's like, you are not the guy I was texting. Like, no, I don't want to even be in the car with you. But anyways, I want to watch a movie. So we finally got to the movie theater. It was like 30 minutes away from home. I was like, why is this place so far? He's like, trust me, it's a really nice area. I'm like, okay, let's go. Whatever. And then we finally got there, paid for our ticket, and then we went to go and get our food. He's like, I'm gonna get the popcorn and you can get the water. In my head, I'm thinking, you asked me on the date, you want me to buy us a drink? I'm like, sorry, honey, I don't have no cash on me. And I'll pay you back if you pay for our drinks. And then he's like, no, I want you to buy us the drink. I'm like, only if you know who I am. But anyways, yeah. He got the popcorn. He didn't get us a drink. So I'm sitting there watching the movie. He's like, you want popcorn? I'm like, mm-mm. He's like, okay. And then 30 minutes went into the movie or whatever. And then we're sitting there. He's trying to put his hands around my shoulder. I'm like, no. I didn't tell him no, but I was like basically rejecting him. And then he got a little mad or whatever. And then we watched the movie for a little bit more. I'll say 10 minutes went by. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to head into the bathroom. I'm like, okay. And then he comes closer to me. He tries to, like, kiss me or whatever. I'm like, you already tried putting your hands on me and now you want to kiss me? Boy, bye. You better leave. I'm not having this. But anyway, he got really heated. Like, his temperature went up. His whole face got red. He got so embarrassed. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go into the bathroom. He goes into the bathroom. He texts me. He's like, I paid for a movie. I paid for a popcorn. I brought you all the way here. You wasted my gas. The total was this. And then I'm sitting there like, I never asked you to take me to the movies, but if you want to get mad about how much it costs, I can pay you back, once I get the money. He's like, no, I'm going home. I'm going to leave you here. You can find your own way home or whatever. I'm like, just because I didn't give you a kiss, is that why you're mad? He didn't even respond. I was like, you know what, whatever. And then at that point, I was just figuring out a way to get home because I was like 30 minutes away from home, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. Just wanted to go home and sleep and just get over the fact that I went on the worst date ever. I texted my friend. Mind you, my phone was on like 10%. Once your phone is 10%, you gotta make quick moves. And I didn't have a charger, so I was like, ugh, I was so heated. So I texted her. I was like, hey, can you come pick me up? She's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, I'm in Mass. She's like, Mass? What the hell brought you over there? I'm like, I went to the movies with this stupid kid, and then he left me at the movie theaters, and then she was laughing or whatever. And then she came to pick me up. And then, yeah, that's the end of the story. That is the worst date I ever went on. I will never in my whole entire life go on a date with a guy until I have my own transportation back home. Like, lesson to all girls, get your own ride home. Like, even if you're in high school, don't go on a date with a guy unless you have a ride back home. Or especially if you know the guy that you go to school with, just find yourself a ride home back, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Pay for your Uber or even get your parents to take you and pick you up. It doesn't matter as long as you get a ride back home. Another lesson to you girls, don't go anywhere that's too far away from home. I just wanted to go where he wanted to go because he said it would be a really nice day and he wanted to show me somewhere special. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later on my next video.